Berserker Kajan!
So we're here, and it's almost go time. Pretty excited for this opportunity. It's not every day that you get a room full of leg lockers. I have a feeling that I know how this is gonna go, but you never know, man. You never really know. I leave it to God and just trust, man. Just trust in everything that I've done. Trust in the machine that I've built, like my body. I've been doing this for so long that my body almost acts independently of me now. It's just like I have to do film study to study and figure out what the hell I'm doing, because I'll just do things. What the hell was that? I have no idea how I even got here, and it's fantastic. So just trust my body, man. Trust the AI that's running in the background, and follow the theories, man. Just stay over the point, take them down, or they sit down. Just stay over that point all night. Strip their grips, smash their head into the ground, compress their lungs, compress their heart, restrict their breathing. 15-minute round, so 10-minute regulation, then 5-minute overtime. So that's sufficient time to be able to break them down over time. I'm really excited. Excited and nervous, which is the perfect combination. If you're not nervous, you don't care. So if you're new to competition and you're feeling nervous about your upcoming fight, like, that's good. That's good. That's something you want to feel. Because if you don't, it could be a problem. It could be a problem. You might not care enough. And I care a lot about this. So yeah, time to put primal combat grappling to the test, to the leg locker test, this one. And we'll do wrestling and judo later. Let's go. All right, so the path to the finals. First up is Mr. Daniel Richard. Now, the more I've been watching these guys' footage, the more I'm believing that Daniel is the biggest threat. At least I think Daniel is gonna take the most work to beat. He has a decent wrestling game, he has a decent double, he will hand fight, his structure, he makes strong shapes with his body. He will sit and play guard and play bottom game, he will jump on legs, but that's not the entirety of his game. He has fought MMA before, so it's likely that he is more gritty than the second two that I will likely fight. It seems like, from watching his tapes, that his Achilles lock is his favorite weapon, although a lot of people have also told me that he really likes heel hook, which most leg lockers do. There's also a decent amount of intel saying that his guillotine is really nasty, that he has a very tight guillotine. And he looks like the type of guy who's very strong, that is very strong and quite quick. So I'm expecting him to have a really strong squeeze. I'm not gonna give him my head. The whole system is built around the principle of not giving up your head. So that's the command center, right? I'd rather you break an appendage than destroy the command center. So I'm not sure if he will be able to get to my head. If he does, there's definitely, we've been drilling the paths to get rid of that. And it's not like I'm not familiar with guillotine. His leg lock attacks, I believe that they have the most power once he brings me down. I feel that if I can not fall down, that's the #1 key to victory, really, in this whole tournament, okay? These guys are gonna be trying to rip my legs. I've told them to try to rip my legs. The style is built that leaves my legs available, but I believe unbreakable as long as I stay over the point and keep my leg in strong shapes. I truly believe that if they can't knock me down, that they can't finish the leg lock. I've seen a lot of leg locks be attempted in MMA fighting, and a lot of MMA fighters are like really mentally tough and are not gonna be scared of you. They're gonna stay on top of you, put weight on the leg and try to punch you in the face. And most of the leg locks that I see attempted, when that happens, the leg lock breaks. It doesn't work because you need the person's weight to be on the ground so that you can manipulate the leg properly. I've taken on a new nickname. I always tell people you can't make your own nicknames, but I broke my own rule. I'm taking the name of the Black Berserker. The Black Berserker Kajan Johnson. Now, Berserkers are the elite level of the Viking force, and they invoke an animal through ritual before the fight, and it is with the animal's strength that they compete. Now, I may do this in all 3 matches, I'm not sure, but I will definitely do it against Matt Kwan. Daniel, I don't want to hurt, really. I feel that he has a very well-rounded game, pretty well-rounded game, and I don't need to exterminate him. Matthew, the most vocal of all of these leg vermin, I want to exterminate him. So we're about to go in now and check out the spot, see where we're gonna be grappling, what they got lined up for us. We're a little early, but that's kind of my style. I'd way rather be early to the party. So let's go. Just wanted to make sure, because Kajan, the Black Berserker, sounds whack. But the Black Berserker, Kajan Johnson, sounds good. Pre-recorded. Oh, they are?
Say Kajan, the Black Berserker Johnson.
Oh, that's not as good. That sucks.
I can do it live. You want it?
Okay, live would be the Black Berserker, Kajan
Berserker.
Johnson. It just sounds better
when you
before.
walk out, I can say it.
Okay, sick,
yeah,
sick,
there's
sick.
live and then there's the intros, right?
Okay.
Pre-recorded.
Yeah, that's fine. That's all good. Okay, cool.
Black Berserker, Kajan Johnson.
Yeah.
How did that come about? Is that a newer nickname?
Yeah, I just made it up the other day. A long time ago, I was watching Vikings, not the show Vikings. I was learning about like Vikings and how they fought and different ways that they would like organize, right? And then I was just looking for all this like real like primal shit, right? Yeah. And apparently the the berserkers, what they used to do is they used to connect with bears and wolves. Right, so they would invoke the spirit of the bear or the spirit of the wolf and charge into battle. Like berserker actually means bear shirt, right? So they would wear like bear skins instead of armor and charge into battle. Yeah, right. So I was like, that's dope. And then this new style.
We must pay homage to him.
Against rival Daniel Richards. A former UFC contender, Kajan, the Black Berserker Johnson, steps into the Battle Mats arena to showcase his primal grappling system on the local scene. A winner in all levels of competition, Johnson will look to utilize his world-level experience against another pro MMA fighter, Daniel Richards. Ready to bring his aggressive and technical approach to the Battle Mats arena, Richard has been touted as the dark horse to win the tournament and will look to put a stop to the assault from Johnson. Up next,
more excited for this match.
Berserker Johnson facing Daniel Richards. Yeah, this is a great match here as we see the Black Berserker Kajan Johnson ready for his walkouts.
Style for sure. That contract with UFC, it needs to be there. Obviously, it's comparison.
Ready for some game time here.
Kajan looks good, looks very fit.
All right, it's time for our next bout in the main bracket. Fighting out of TriStar West Coast in Burnaby, BC. Please welcome the Black Berserker, Kajan Johnson!
Let's go.
Free here.
The MMA fighters getting at it.
Sight.
Both guys coming in tall.
And I got to his head.
Yeah.
Stand out.
Oh, nice trip by Kajan. Beautiful. Daniel back to his feet. Daniel looking in control of the head. Kajan doing a good job of fighting those grips as they come in. Not letting him have anything he wants. Oh, beautiful. Jump through the leg for Daniel. Kajan, good balance though. Very hard to get a submission when someone's on their feet. Yeah, very good base by Kajan. Looking to keep that foot on the mat, not let Daniel get that leverage he needs to get the submission. And it's a tight grasp by Daniel. Looking to underhook the legs. Looking to roll back that knee bar. And that's it all over. 2 leg locks in a row tonight. You know that. You know the things happen quick.
Daniel
Super annoyed. So what I think happened is that I got scared in the initial entanglement. He was able to actually get my leg bent, which I believe the straight shape is much stronger than the bent shape. And then I straightened it, but when I straightened it, my legs were so far apart. Right? My legs were like this. I was too low. I think I was too low. And then when he's going around, I'm trying to keep a straight leg, right? So that it's harder for him to spin around. But he was still able to get around it. So annoyed, so annoyed. I don't think that the theory is wrong, but he was able to get my feet too far away from my mass, where there is way less weight bearing down, and he was able to create some solid breaking, tearing pressure. I think it was a knee bar, more of a side knee bar than a straight knee bar. And honestly, the side knee bar is the one that I've been worried about the most. I've been asking my students to try to like really rip it when I get into that position to see if it will cause structural damage. I did not think that it would, but again, it's a little bit different in the gym. These guys are going 100, which is exactly what I need so that I can figure out the flaws in the system and I can fix them and close the holes. I believe the main problem was that my feet got too far out from my center of mass. They got too far out from underneath my head, and that allowed him to put more pressure through the leg. It also might have been an oversight to pull him up and elevate him. Most people believe that it's easiest to beat the leg lock by pushing down on the legs to strip the knee line so that they will not have control over the primary joint, the hip. I think that's a good theory, and I do believe that that works. I was attempting, and I've been feeling that in pulling people up off of the ground, they become less powerful with jiu-jitsu attacks. That may have been a massive oversight, pulling them up closer to my hip. It's either that, or it's getting my feet away from the base, from my base, from my center, or it's a combination of both. Regardless, this is a painful process of figuring out something that other people don't know. And I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna keep going. It's not over.